Real estate with an emphasis on apartment buildings and multifamily is a surefire path to financial security as long as you can stay with it. And the reason for that is that you'll be able to pick up some net spendable cash flow. So investing in multifamily or in any other real estate will allow you to take excess cash flow after you pay all of your expenses and mortgage in and put it into your pocket. At the same time, you'll be able to tell the IRS or the government that you're actually losing money because of depreciation. We'll get a little bit more into that a little bit later on. You also get to hedge yourself against inflation. And what I mean by that is when you put money into a real estate investment, not only is the value of the investment going to increase with inflation or even more than inflation, depending on supply and demand, but they should keep up with at least inflation. But it's not only the value of the building, but it's also the rents. The rents that you'll be collecting will also be going up along with inflation because as jobs tend to pay more in salary, us landlords, we will also be paying more in salaries to people that help service our building. And so we're going to expect to get a little bit of an inflationary increase over the years as well. But when we take debt out on our property, we normally get it over a fixed term, say 5 to 10 years. So when we put leverage on a building, even though inflation is still happening, our debt payments remain the same for the most part. So that's a huge advantage for real estate investors. And then, of course, we profit through appreciation. Something that's different about multifamily and commercial real estate than residential real estate is that we get the opportunity to appreciate the property by raising rents and decreasing expenses. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but the main thing that I want to emphasize here is that we are able to take appreciation into our own hands with multifamily real estate. And then the other thing, of course, is that you get to leverage your money. So if you have $1 million to invest, that would be nice, right? You could buy $1 million worth of stocks, or you could buy $4 million worth of real estate, theoretically. And so being able to magnify your money and enjoy all of the appreciation and all the tax benefits that come with that larger property that's been magnified is just something that we really like to emphasize to our investors and to people who are starting out as a reason why to start getting going into real estate itself. And then by investing in syndications, you get all of the upsides without any of the headaches because you jump in as a partner owner on an apartment building, and a manager will help manage the building for you, implement the business plan, increase value on the building, and you just get to sit there and enjoy your profits from the building, enjoy the cash flow, and let your hard-earned money go to work out in the marketplace. And of course, the goal of investing in multifamily is to strengthen a lot of things based on what we just talked about. First, you want to increase your disposable income. And then secondly, you want to be able to increase your net worth. And you want to be a little bit more savvy in real estate investing and business. And real estate will help you increase all of these. Also, your mindset's going to be more enhanced when you start investing in real estate, because when you do so, and you start to understand that financial independence is something that's achievable. When you start to see those rent checks coming in without you really having to work for it, you're starting to understand that even though it may be a little trickle at first when you do your first couple investments, if you keep multiplying that and doing it over and over again, that trickle can turn into a stream, and the stream can turn into a torrent, and then a torrent can turn into a river and a waterfall of massive incomes coming in without you having to do too much. And then your income can invest in more property for you without you having to take money out of your own pocket. That's really the goal here. And then, of course, what comes with that mindset and the financial independence is your lifestyle. You start to enjoy living the life of your own dreams and having the freedom to make your own choices as to when to work and when to take vacation and how to live. All those things kind of open up to you when you start investing in passive investments such as multifamily real estate.